Alrighty. Well, guys, welcome back. It's been a while. So it's not really a presentation I have for you, but more of a follow-up on the state template. I know it's been almost a year since we've released the template to the community, so hopefully all of you had a chance to take a good look at it. Hopefully a lot of you are actually migrating or planning to migrate to the new state template. So my job here is pretty simple. I just have to take down everybody's name who has not upgraded. So I'll start with you. Just kidding. I did want to get just a feel. How many of you have migrated to the template? Okay, one. Okay. How many of you are planning to migrate sometime soon? Okay. All right. Okay, that's encouraging. So that's good to know. So if you have migrated, please let us know. Send an email to Michael or the e-services email on WebTools and let us know that we're trying to keep a list of all the state agencies and entities that have migrated. So we have been getting some feedback on the template, and we are actually planning to release a patch. I know it's been a while, so we've actually internally been collecting a bunch of different, and what you're seeing here on the screen, by the way, is just some state departments and entities that have migrated to the state template, just to give you an idea what some other people have done. So if you go to the state template web page on WebTools, we're trying to maintain that list there, so definitely let us know. But as I was saying, we were actually identifying several different bugs and things we may have missed inside the template. So we're compiling all that, and we're planning to release a patch to the state template. As far as timing of that release, we're hoping this year, second half of the year. Can't tell you an exact date, but it will have a bunch of fixes. So if you have suggestions or ideas or anything you want to share with us relating to the template or something that you would like to see in the state template, please let us know, and we'll try to incorporate those changes. So another thing I wanted to ask you guys, how do you feel about that swoosh, that the curve on the template? Are you guys opposed to it, this thing here, or do you guys like something where, it's more modern, a little bit, less so that? Are you guys, okay, swoosh, how many people want to keep the swoosh or like it? How many people don't like it? How many people don't care? All right. Okay, all right. So why I'm asking this is we are planning some slight visual updates to the template, and this will actually be a good test because when we release the patch, what should happen is when you apply the new code that we provide, you should not have to change or modify anything on the template. It should just update your site to the new visual style, and it should be a hands-off experience as promised. So that's in the works. So another thing I wanted to ask is, well, really just if you guys have any kind of questions or feedback or anything relating to the template. Okay, I saw Richard first.
I just want to clarify, when you said there should be any problems updating, you meant that they were already on.
Yes, exactly. The key is that our promise was you need to be on the state template version 4, and then any updates, increments, patches, or even a whole new refresh of a whole new version of the template should be seamless. So that's been our promise. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Are you going to, in addition to a patch, are you going to provide a listing of all the changes?
Yes. Yes. So this next patch, we've internally actually have been patching the template. So what you'll actually see is probably a patch 4.5. But we'll list all the increments and all the fixes along the way. So that way you're aware, because I know a lot of you are going to modify some aspects of the template, so you will need to be aware of what's happening and what things you need to consider. Okay, so who else? Go ahead.
Are you upgrading the version of Bootstrap that you're basing it on? So do you have a way to upgrade Bootstrap? Because we ran across the modal causes a shift change. They actually fixed Bootstrap a while ago, but again, update the template.
Yes, send me that, would you please email that to the e-services email, and then, that's something we're definitely looking at. We just weren't sure if we were gonna update the version of Bootstrap the template uses in the patch, or we're gonna do that in the next version of the template as a whole.
Is there
So,
anything to do with that needs to update the, or just like say the job, from the job perspective?
right, there are ways that you can just include on top of that, or, so just email us, okay? And then we'll figure that out. So, if you go to the WebTools website, there's an e-services, email there. I can actually probably just pull it up for you here. And then Michael maybe can write it on the board as well, but, let's see, contact us. And it's this email here, which is going to start out with, well, anyway. Michael, what's the email again? Is it info@eservices. Oh, it's the last slide of the PowerPoint. Okay, I'll leave it there. So you can actually, this is what you want right there. I should know this. Anyway, any other feedback or comments on the state template, concerns, suggestions?
You also want to know about accessibility issues, because people find models that
Yes. Anything you find, we're not going to be able to catch everything, so we're trying to make the template a collaborative effort. It's not our template, it's all of your, it's our template as a whole. So please send your feedback. Go ahead, sir.
Should be able to move forward to your bootstrap.
I see. Okay, all right.
Posting that, I think that's a possibility.
Yeah, we'll definitely look into that. All right, great. Sounds good. So a couple of questions about Bootstrap, and if we can upgrade the version of the Bootstrap, so we're going to definitely look into that. Michael, you have something online? I believe we built it to be IE 8 and up, from what I remember. So.
There's a comment. How can I? Like it's difficult to predict where
Okay, so, I see what you're saying. So when using a slideshow, right, and using the swoosh, it's hard to predict what parts of the image will be covered up, I guess is what it sounds like. And we're just kind of thinking of maybe getting rid of it and giving you guys more space for content there. So it's kind of like the direction we're leaning, and so most likely it'll go away. Anything else, guys, as far as the template goes? Yep, go ahead.
Just talking about accessibility, reminded me of, we're currently on icon fonts.
Right.
Is there any discussion of maybe moving to SVG instead? For example, for users who are dyslexic and switch out the fonts, doesn't see icons.
Yeah, we have been, there are pros and cons to both approaches, so we've been, seems like the industry is moving towards that direction, so at some point we're going to be taking a closer look at that, but that's a good point. I'd say just send an email anyway, just so we have that log, because we try to keep a list of all that stuff. Sure. So how many of you guys on a CMS, or planning to use a CMS? Okay, we've got about a dozen people, maybe a little less. Okay, all right. Okay, well, sounds good. I can't think of anything else, just kind of, like I said, more of a discussion here. So if that's all in the template, Michael, online as well, then that pretty much concludes my little discussion here.
Okay, thank you, Art.
No need for clapping.